Hey guys, you're watching Guitar Chat, the show where we chat to touring musicians to see what guitars are bringing out on tour with them. Today I'm joined by Mark from Inertia. Mark, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it, dude. Let's get straight into it, man. I've been looking at this guitar for so long, over the years, like seeing this guitar every single show that you guys have played, and it seems like nothing has changed. So let's go through every spec on this guitar, man.
So it is a bit of a Frankenstein Fender / Squier build. So I got a Fender blacktop Telecaster probably about 10 years ago.
Right.
That's what this body is. It's Mexican-made Fender.
Yep.
I think the next thing I did was put a new pickup in it. This is a bare knuckle Blackhawk. Eventually put the Evertune in because we tend to tune pretty low. Obviously wanted some tuning stability for both live and studio. And then when we went even lower, I decided to put a Baritone conversion neck on it.
So that came after the Evertune?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's been through a journey. This neck is from a Cabronita Baritone from Squier.
Okay. That's that kind of like sunbursty model.
This one was, I think, like a surf green, if you call it that, or turquoise maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
It has P90s in that guitar.
Yeah.
It's another Tele.
But the neck's like fit.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, it's basically just a conversion neck. So you can just bolt it on and it's good to go.
So the neck is like a bit longer this way to kind of compensate for the conversion. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's a 27 inch.
Yep, 27 inch. And this low string is tuned to E.
Right.
So E1.
Yeah. So drop E.
Octave down from a standard guitar E. The weird thing with our tuning though, we do this weird 7-string tuning, but skipping the second string. So if you think about it, it's kind of like drop G, but the lowest string is E. It's a bit of a strange one.
Is it kind of like the Polaris thing where like the 6th string is dropped kind of vibe? Or
I'd
not
have
really?
to check out exactly what they're doing, but I think this was picked up from Architects.
Oh, so you just skip. Oh, okay, right. So it's like because they do the F sharp, F sharp. So this is essentially like E and E.
E and D. So E is 2nd fret on the 2nd string.
Oh, okay. So it's like power
octave.
chords on the.
Well, not power chord. It's like an octave in a power chord shape.
Yeah, in a power chord shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I didn't know you guys play in that tuning.
It's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, it does allow for some different interesting shapes and stuff like that. And obviously just getting low on the lower string while still having a bit of room to go higher.
Yeah, 100%. Is that like a conscious decision that was made for like, the songwriting process and stuff like that, just having a little bit of a different, like forcing yourself to play different voicings? And stuff
that's
like
right. Like just having a different tuning kind of, exactly forces you to think about things a little differently.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, just like a bit of a hack to get low.
Yeah, 100%. So you're running that variation of like relative tuning across the entire set list and just kind of changing the lowest note essentially.
Yeah, we do a bit of transposing throughout the set, but this is tuned to this tuning for our whole set.
Sick.
There are some songs that we've done in the past that are like, drop B or something like that. Those are some older ones that we tend not to play anymore. But in those situations, I would actually go outside of the Evertune zone and tune up that one string just to make it a standard drop tuning.
No, I get that.
And then transposing around from there.
Right, okay, cool. Yeah, so kind of, getting out of, because I know some people, like for example, Jesse from Era, he detunes his D string for some songs because the older Era stuff is like that 6-string version on a 7 kind of thing, but this is the other way where it's like you're tuning up. So it kind of doesn't matter because like the tuning stability will be even better because like it's you're going up, not down. So that's all right. That's all good.
Yeah. It's seen some wear and tear. It's a bit of a unintentional relic at this point, a natural relic.
It looks good, dude. It looks really good. Like it's not often you see guitars that look good road worn naturally. This is actually like it looks like something that would come out of like a custom shop if it was rare. Like even from like the back scratch on the edge there, like that looks sick. It looks great. It looks awesome.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely seen some wear, and I think Fender are good at the slightly vintage aesthetic, it kind of works out.
100%. Even looking at the color now in the sun, I don't know if my eyes playing tricks on me. Is it kind of like a really deep green, or is that just my eyes playing tricks on me?
I do see that sometimes as well. Yeah, it's definitely depends on the light. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah.
And then for the switches and stuff, is there any interesting wiring?
Yeah, actually, that has been changed a little bit as well. So standard volume here, but I believe the pot was changed to be a bit brighter. I don't know the exact.
The 550 or whatever it is. Yeah.
There's that. The tone circuit's been removed.
Yeah. Cool.
So this, when you spin it, does nothing, but it is a push pull for coil split on the humbucker there.
Right. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
And
just a 3-way switch. Yeah. Standard. That hasn't really changed too much. The
little plastic bit.
Gone.
That happens on every touring guitar ever.
Totally.
Are you using the neck pickup much during the set?
Not a lot. Sometimes on some clean parts I will if I'm feeling it. But this is such a good and versatile pickup that I don't really need a neck for certain sounds, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Have you experimented with any other of the bare knuckle pickups, or you're kind of like really set on the
because I record bands as well, like I've definitely had a bunch of guitars come through with different bare knuckles and stuff. The aftermath is like really aggressive.
Yeah,
it's like
super bright. Yeah.
Does that really cool thing for more aggressive distorted guitars. I think the polymath as well on some stuff that was in roughly the same tuning, so that handles really low tunings.
That's sick.
Well as well, while sounding a bit more rounded.
It's definitely more rounded than something like the Blackboard.
Exactly.
It's good to hear that it holds up in those like super, because I would never think to do that. I'm thinking, I'd probably play as like drop C or something like that. But it's good to hear that it does handle the low tunings really well.
Yeah, I think note clarity is kind of like where it's at for that pickup.
Sick.
Yeah.
What else, man? Any locking tuner upgrades or anything like that?
No, that is actually just all standard. So like this is just what came with the neck, with that guitar. Not saying that I wouldn't replace them, but they've been working. Yeah, no drums really.
Broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's it.
The Dario straps?
Yep, strap locks for sure. I'm not using a backup guitar for the tour, but you know, if I was, I can just like change strap and keep my wireless on the strap for the other guitar. But yeah, it's just real solid. So that's been good. Strings.
I was going to say string gauge. Yeah. What's happening there?
So on the low, it's an 80 string gauge. It's I use NYXL.
Yep.
For the Dario. The rest of the string is from I think it's the 8-string 10 to 74. It's the one with the red.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people that are watching know exactly that packet.
Yeah. I tend to skip the lowest two because I'm using the single string 80 that I get as well. And then I think this one here starts at 13.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So I think there's a 10 in that set that I don't use. So that's basically 10 and then all the way to 80.
Right. Okay. Sick. So it's super thick string gauge.
Yeah. For sure. Like with our low tunings, kind of needs it.
For sure.
But with NYXL, they're pretty bright. You still get all that aggression.
Yeah. How's the setup on this guitar, like with the low tuning and like super thick gauge? Like, how are you finding the setup?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing would be action to look at, like getting that right where it's not too low, but it's still comfortable to play. There's a guy, Wade, shout out Wade. He's really good at setting up guitars. The last time I got it done properly was through him. He's in a band called Father D Hands as well from Sydney. So yeah, he's done a really good job at kind of like putting it where it needs to be, and then every time I restring, it's kind of just already
with the Evertune and everything.
Yeah,
pretty standard.
Yeah.
Are you like super fussy about action? Like, do you have any personal preferences?
Not super fussy. I mean, someone like Wade or even yourself would know way more about it.
Yeah.
But all it is like, as I mentioned, just somewhere where it's not too low, so it's buzzing or anything like that too much. but they're not too high where it's like, uncomfortable to play, that kind of thing.
No, I'm actually super lax with it, to be honest. I'm
Yeah.
kind of like that, where it's like, as long as it doesn't buzz like really a lot, and then it's easy to play.
Yes.
It's that middle ground, right?
Yeah,
Especially with
exactly.
like a setup like this, where the strings are super thick,
Yeah.
and you're picking super hard as well. So
Yep.
explains the Evertune and all that.
Totally. Yeah. Pick as well is like actually a bit of a particular one for me.
Yeah.
I
Let's get nerdy, man.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
really get nerdy.
It's the green .88 Tortex T3.
Oh,
So
okay.
not everyone has the T3
Yeah.
ones. It's not the Jazz 3 XL. It's not the standard one. It's not the Flow.
Yeah.
But it's the T3 version.
Why the T3?
It's almost the same size as the standard one. I think I do like a slightly bigger pick, or at least a standard size pick, but this one is pointier. So,
Okay.
So it's kind of got a similar tip to something like a Jazz 3,
Right.
but it's like bigger, it's slightly longer, so a little bit more like a standard pick, but it's just got a pointier end.
Yeah, okay.
And,
Because the Jazz 3s can get a little small in the
Yes,
hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
You get too close to your string, and
Yeah,
then you
it's
start
just-
hitting your thumb.
Have you tried the Flows?
Yeah, so it's similar to the Flows, but a bit longer, a bit pointier on the end for the
okay.
T3.
Yeah.
So I've just tried them all out, and .88 is a good thickness for me.
Yeah.
And the T3 is just where I land.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that you're super particular about, because I like the .73, the yellow Flow. That's my one, because it's pointy. But I find that the 7.3 is like just the perfect thickness to kind of like, and AA is close enough, to be honest. Like really dig in and like not, because you know what happens when it's too thick. It sounds weird. Like it doesn't have the smack that you want it to have. It's like you're pushing the string rather than like going through it, you know?
Yeah. Especially for all your leady stuff. Like I'm sure that kind of helps out.
Even like with, strings this thick and notes that low, like anything to kind of give that kind of like sharpness is good.
Definitely.
But yeah, so you got the Groove Gear Fair Up on there as well, and the foam underneath, the double banger.
Yeah. Sometimes I kind of just flip-flop, but at the moment I've got both.
Nice. Do you have foam in the back of the Evertune as well?
No, actually I've never done that.
Okay. I don't think I do that on mine, but I know that some people definitely do.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't an Evertune, but Knuckle from Tesseract, when I was doing a guitar chat with him, he would put foam like in between the saddles of the bridge, and I was like, this is ridiculous.
Wow,
but
yeah.
I'm sure he has like an ear for that. But
I've kind of heard acoustically some noise happening, but just haven't noticed it coming out of the actual guitar output. So that's about it.
done. 22 fret on this one.
22, yeah. Would like 24.
Is it when you say would like 24, it's like, I would really like a 24, or is it manageable? Like,
Oh, definitely manageable. I mean, the stuff that I write is mostly on this guitar, but Ollie in Inertia, for example, often plays a 24 fret guitar when he's jamming out at home. So sometimes we would have liked to had like a 2 fret range, like 2 octave range on one string, but I'm getting by.
how do you get by with that if you have to?
So a bit of finessing with that octave there.
Yeah. Oh, because of the tuning, it's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like instead of 24 fret, it's actually 14th fret on the second.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, a bit of a weird
cool.
one, but that's how we get around it.
Nice. And you've had this guitar for so long. I've seen this for like literally the past 3, maybe even 4 years at every Inertia show.
Yeah.
You're very set with the way it is. If you could change one thing on this guitar, or if you could kind of like have a dream guitar derived from this one, what would you change?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, I am actually a fan of the Jazzmaster shape, so maybe just aesthetics.
Yeah.
Like the getting a Jazzmaster body, the more like almost 70s style Strat.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like it sounds great. Like it's easy to play. It's not too chunky or anything. It's still pretty fast if you want it to be. But yeah, I might want to try out the Halcyons from Bare Knuckle.
Yeah.
I haven't played them, but they sound really cool. Big Mike Stringer fan, of course. So yeah, maybe that.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. Awesome. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
And good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks so much.